pray heed our petition. Your attention we beg and we crave, and if you are inclined for to listen, an abundance of pastime we'll have. We have come to relate many stories concerning our forefathers' time, and we trust they will drive out your worries. Of this we are all in one mind. Many tales of the poor and the gentry, of labour and love will arise. There are no finer songs in this country, in Scotland or Ireland likewise. There's one thing more needing mention, the songs that we sing are in fun. So now that you've heard our intention, we'll play on to the beat of the drum.
Oh, thank you very much. It's lovely to be here at Tenterden Folk Festival. Thank you for having us. We are Rattlebag. It's Judy at the end, Lynn, Faith, Emily, and I'm Sian. It's lovely to be here. We're really excited. We were at Tenterden last year in the flesh, and this year we're hoping to be here on a recording. So let's hope you're all enjoying watching us. The next song we're going to do is called My Johnny is a Shoemaker. It's a traditional song. Most of us got this first from the singing of Steel Eyes Fan that we heard a long time ago, which we really liked, and I hope you like it too.
My Johnny was a shoemaker, and dearly he loved me. My Johnny was a shoemaker, and now he's gone to sea, with pitch and tar to soil his hands, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea. His jacket was a deep sky blue, and curly was his hair. His jacket was a deep sky blue. It was, I do declare, for to reef the topsail up against the mast, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea. One day he'll be a captain bold, with a brave and gallant crew. One day he'll be a captain bold, with a sword and spyglass too. And when he has his gallant captain's sword, he'll come home and marry me. Marry me, he'll come home and marry me. My Johnny was a shoemaker, and dearly he loved Johnny was a shoemaker, and now he's gone to sea, with his pitch and tar his hands, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea. There we go. Right, well, that one's all about Johnny, obviously. This one is all about a creature that it's been called the messenger of the gods, and it's also been called the devil itself. It's a song by Davy Dodds, and the creature is both. It's black, it's white, it's a magpie. One's for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl, and four's for a boy, five's for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told. Or the magpie brings us tidings of news both fair and foul. She's more cunning than the raven, more wise than any owl. And she brings us news of the harvest, of the barley, wheat and corn. And she knows when we'll go to our graves and how we shall be born. Once for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl and four's for a boy, five's for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told. Devil, devil, I defy thee. Devil, devil, I defy thee. Devil, devil, I defy thee. She brings us joy when from the right, grief when from the left, and of all the news that's in the air, we know to trust her best. For she sees us at our labours, and she mocks us at our work, and she steals the eggs from out of the nest, and she can mob the hawk. One's for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl and four's for a boy, five's for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told. Devil, devil, I defy thee. Devil, devil, I defy thee. Devil, devil, I defy thee.
For the priest he says we're wicked, for to worship the devil's bird.
Ah, but we respect the old ways, and we disregard his words. For we know they rest uneasy as we slumber in the night, and we'll always leave out a little bit of meat for the bird that's black and white. One's for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl and four's for a boy, five's for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told.
Oh, well, hope you enjoyed that one. This next one is a complete change of tack. It's a song that we found from a group called Mountain Man, an American group based in the good old traditions of American folk, but with an Appalachian bent to it. They do some great harmonies. They've been together since 2009, and we just love their close harmonies and the fun of this song, so we hope you enjoy it. It's called AGT.
At your autumn honeydew, feel the light fills you, pearly drop on petals brim, oh, to feel young again. Artemisia in the morning, silver green, no bloom adorning, held within each sagey well, a diamond dewdrop glowing born. Oh, hail, feel the burning, deepest, brightest, fervent yearning, candle flame afraid to show, shielding it nobody knows. Still the salvia blooms they blow, tender furry buffalo, by honeybees and bumble friends, do they know the fall draws to an end. Fall, fall, blue sky round green, from the garden soil about my soul it sings, so praise the day my struggling heart might find a way. Spiders and the webs they weave out of sight among the eaves, in the house we live in solid made that holds the lives we choose to lead. Choose to lead, oh choose to lead, I've chosen the life I choose to lead. But what, but how, but why, but where? Reaching out I find the air. Azure and honeydew, feel the light feels you. Pearly drop on petals when, oh, to feel young again. Autumn meteor in the morning, silver green, no bloom adorning, held within each sagey world a diamond dewdrop glowing born. Oh, hail, feel the burning deepest, brightest, fervent yearning, candle flame afraid to show, shielding it nobody knows. Still salvia blooms they glow, tender furry buffalo, by honeybees and bumble friends, do they know the fall draws to an end. Fall, fall, blue sky round green, from the garden soil abounds my soul, it sings, so praise the day my struggling heart might find a way. Spiders and the webs they weave out of sight among the eaves of the house we live in, solid made that holds the lives we choose to lead. Choose to lead, oh choose to lead, I've chosen the life I choose to lead. But what, but how, but why, but where? Reaching out I find the air.
And now we come to a final song, and it's back to a traditional song which dates from around the 17th century, and it's about soldiers coming back from fighting in the Low Countries, and they've got no money, so they're going around the inns trying to blag a drink. And although there's 5 of us, this is called We Be Soldiers 3.
We be soldiers 3, pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth from the Low Country, with never a penny of money.
Here, good fellow, I drink to thee.
Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie.
To all good fellows wherever they be,
With never a penny of money. We be soldiers 3, pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth from the Low Country, with never a penny of money.
charge it again, boy, charge it again.
Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie.
As long as there is any ink in thy pen.
As long as there is any ink in thy pen.
As long as there is any ink in thy pen.
With never a penny of money. We be soldiers 3. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth from the Low Country, with never a penny of money. And he who will not pledge me this, pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie, shall pay for the shot, whatever it is, with never a penny of money. We be soldiers 3. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth from the Low Country, with never a penny of money. We be soldiers 3. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth from the Low Country, with never a penny of money. We be soldiers 3.
Thank you, Tenterden. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Alan. And hope to see you again next year.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, the snow it melts the soonest when the winds begin to sing, and winds begin to sing, and the swallow skims without a thought as long as it is spring. And when spring blows and winter goes, my lad, then you'd be fain, with all your pride for to follow me, where across the stormy main. Oh, the snow, it melts the soonest when the winds begin to sing, and the bee that flew when summer shone, in winter he won't sing. And all the flowers in all the land, so brightly there they be. And the snow, it melts the soonest when my true love is for me. So never say me farewell, dear, no farewell I'll receive. You can meet me at the stile, you'll kiss and take your leave. And I'll wait until the woodcock crows, or the martin takes its leave. Since the snow, it melts the soonest when the wind begins to sing.
I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning, and I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon the leyland, and hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay.
The hedgerows are haunted by young fledglings, chiefly thrushes and blackbirds.
If I was a blackbird, could whistle and sing, I'd follow the vessel my true love sails in, and in the top rigging I would there build my nest, and I'd flutter my wings o'er his lily white breast.
The tall spikes of purple bells were very conspicuous, growing in a deep ditch among masses of meadowsweet and nettles, though the nettles were above my head and didn't fail to remind me of their presence.
Oh, the prickle-eye bush, it stung my arms full sore, and if ever I'm out of the prickle-eye bush, I'll not get in it any more. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for the sake of old lang syne.
Small birds singing merrily upon the leyland, and hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay.
Mist on the Thames and the young girls are rising, Christians awake, the Lord brings you day. Down through the streets see the daughters of empire, tramping through Hackney, the factory way. Phosphorus burns in the cold light of morning, lingering still in the air the girls breathe. Matches for men to fire England's glory, sisters and daughters, there is no relief. This is the age of the smoke and of fire, night and day. 3 of us gone for telling our story. Sackings and fines are the price we must pay. Losing the battle, but winning the war. We're fighting for justice, the factory way. This is the age of the smoke and of fire. This is the age of freeman and slave. Smokestack and mill rising higher and higher. This is the age that Victoria gave. Fighting is hard for the rights of the woman. Powerless females, no franchise to gain. But sisters and daughters who kneel before no man. The strength of the Union was born from your tale. Alice, Kate, Jane, Eliza and Mary, sleeping alone in the graves where you lie. Yours is the victory, your England's glory. Matches may fade, but the flame will not die. This is the age of the smoke and of fire. This is the age of freeman and slave. Smokestack and mill rising higher and higher. This is the age that Victoria gave. This is the age of the smoke and of fire. This is the age of freeman and slave. Smokestack and mill rising higher and higher. This is the age that Victoria gave. England's glory. This is a song called I Wandered by a Brookside, and Bob's mother was very fortunate to have written the tune to this song, or these words, again from Alfred Williams, and her good fortune was, although it was sad for the person concerned, was it was picked up by Eva Cassidy, and when Eva passed away, very sadly, the album that it was on made it into quite high rankings into the hit parade. Great when you're a granny at 70-something and your song that you've sung goes into the hit parade. It's called I Wandered by a Brookside, and Eva didn't change it very much, but we actually sing it more the way that Barbara actually wrote it. It's got a refrain, so it's a really nice story. It means that they had a bit more of a comfortable old age than they had originally planned. It's got a refrain. The beating of my own heart was the only sound I heard until the last verse, and it's the beating of our own two hearts was the only sound I heard. I wandered by a brookside, I wandered by the mill. I could not hear the waters, the murmuring wind was still. I could not hear the grasshopper, nor the chirp of any bird, for the beating of my own heart was the only sound I heard, for the beating of my own heart was the only sound I heard. I sat beneath the elm tree and watched its long, long shade, and as it grew still longer, I did not feel afraid. I listened for a footfall. I listened for a word, but the beating of my own heart was the only sound I heard. For the beating of my own heart was the only sound I heard. Then silent tears fast flowing when someone stood behind, a hand upon my shoulder. I knew the touch was kind. He drew me near and nearer. We neither spoke one word, for the beating of our own two hearts was the only sound I heard. For the beating of our own two hearts was the only sound I heard.
I wandered by Brixton. It's a song called Man of British Weather. I am a man of British weather. I don't mind the snow or the driving rain, or a walking, it is my pleasure, and of these islands I am king. I am a man of British weather. I don't mind the sun or the howling wind, for a walking, it is my pleasure, and rocky shoreline to island plains. Chorus. I am a man of British weather. I don't mind the snow or the driving rain, for walking, it is my pleasure, and of these islands I am king. To roam these ancient island valleys and wonder at the sights I find, the sights of beauty will make you tarry and tribal troubles from your mind. I am a man of British weather. I don't mind the snow or the driving rain, for walking, it is my pleasure, and of these islands I am king. Or hear the stories of our fathers when they tilled the soil so free, and the tales told of the harvest, they bring the past all back to me. I am a man of British weather. I don't mind the snow or the driving rain, for walking, it is my pleasure, and of these islands I am king. As I walk on ancient pathways through the hills and the woodland trees, I don't mind the changing weather, for these islands are part of me. I am a man of British weather. I don't mind the snow or the driving rain, for walking, it is my pleasure, and of these islands I am king. I am a man of British weather. I don't mind the snow or the driving rain, for walking, it is my pleasure, and of these islands I am king.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Oh, I love my jovial country life. Happy am I with me home and me wife. Some men are richer, I envy none, but I'm rich enough with me dog and me gun. Oh, I love my wife, my pipe and my glass. Gaily along, all alone I do pass. Happy and free, it just suits me when I'm out with me dog in the morning. Early at morning I leave my home. That is the time in the fields to roam. People may frown on my low degree. They say I'm poor, but it just suits me. Oh, I love my wife, my pipe and me glass. Gaily along, all alone I do pass. Happy and free, it just suits me when I'm out with me dog in the morning. Who would lie in bed when the larks sing high, up in the blue and cloudless sky? Gay as the birds to the fields I go, back I return at the sunset's glow. Oh, I love me wife, me pipe and me glass. Gaily along, all alone I do pass. Happy and free, it just suits me when I'm out with me dog in the morning. Me dear little wife, as I cross the stile, welcomes me home with her loving smile. Perhaps other women may fairer be, but she's me own and she just suits me. For I love me wife, me pipe and me glass. Gaily along, all alone I do pass. Happy and free, it just suits me when I'm out with me dog in the morning. Winter may come and winds do blow, safe in me home from the frost and snow. By my own fire with me wife I sing, I wouldn't change with a crowned king. Oh, I love my wife, my pipe and my glass. Gaily along, all alone I do pass. Happy and free, it just suits me when I'm out with me dog in the morning. Happy am I in me little cot, I am content with me little lot. People may frown at my low degree, they say I'm poor, but it just suits me. Oh, I love my wife, my pipe and my glass. Gaily along, all alone I do pass. Happy and free, it just suits me when I'm out with me dog in the morning. Shepherd that goes tending of his flock. I'd rather have a wagoner as stupid as a block. Way up, whoa, up to ride on. My jolly wagoner, drive on. I won't have a mower, a mowing of the grass. I'd rather have a wagoner a talking with his lass. Way up, whoa, up to ride on. My jolly wagoner, drive on.
When first I went to service, a nursemaid's place I took. There was me and Jane the housemaid and Margaret the cook. We all of us had followers, but the best of all the three was that young man from the country as kept company with me. The first time he came in to tea, the snow was on the ground. Next morning, master's overcoat was nowhere to be found. And yet I seed it on the peg when I sat down to tea, with that young man from the country as kept company with me.
I steered my coach to Salisbury town, horse racing for to play, and there I did spend £1,000 all in the light of one day, in the light of that same day. I steered my coach back home again, me traps they did run small. Now I am a broken down gentleman, and that's the worst of it all, and that's the worst of it all.
With Greenacre I did cohabit, when I knew he had a wife. With Greenacre I did cohabit, a most abundant wicked life. It was early one Tuesday morning, about the hour of 8 o'clock. The dreadful groans and shrieks and rushes did my very bosom shock. When Greenacre on the scaffold died, pray tell to me this dismal tale. Can anyone describe the feelings of this wretched Sarah Gale? I said, pretty maid, why do you come here in the meadow this morning so soon? The maid she replied, to gather some may, for the trees they are all in full bloom. The maid she replied, to gather some may, for the trees they are all in full bloom. I said, pretty maid, may I go with you to help you to gather your may? But the maid she replied, I must be excused, for I fear you will lead me astray. So I took this fair maid by the lily white hand, on a green mossy bank we sat down. I planted a kiss on her sweet rosy lips, and the small birds were singing around. I planted a kiss on her sweet rosy lips, and the small birds were singing around.
Together for many happy years. We've never had a crossword yet, and will not yet, I fear. We've got two lads all grown up now, and fine young lads they be. And I mind the words of her old man and what he said to me. Treat me daughter kindly, and say you do no harm. And when I die I will to you me little stock and farm. Me horse, me cow, me sheep, me plough, me ox, me house and barn, and all the little chickens in the garden. Oh, treat me daughter kindly, and say you do no harm. And when I die I will to you me little stock and farm. Me horse, me cow, me sheep, me plough, me ox, me house and barn, and all the little chickens in the garden.